Hello everyone, my name is Abbas Ali Bhora. I'm standing for the post of General Secretary Hostel Affairs. Currently, I'm holding the post of Institute Secretary Hostel Affairs, and before that, I was holding the post of maintenance in the maintenance council of my hostel. Since the past 2 years, I have been dedicating myself towards the working of institute facilities, adding to hostel facilities of our institute, and I would like to continue that work which I was doing as a General Secretary Hostel Affairs next year and move ahead with it. What I believe is that if you really have to make any changes in the system that really exists today, you really have to take up responsibility. Without responsibility, you cannot really make any difference or any impact in this entire system, and hence I have to take a responsibility up as a General Secretary Hostel Affairs and carry on this work and make some difference in this particular field. What I believe, what I learned as a Hostel Affairs Secretary in the Hostel Affairs Council is the fact that Hostel Affairs Council is not very reachable to students. Like, students are not aware of the general functioning of Hostel Affairs Council, and then it is found that students are not able to easily approach the Hostel Affairs Council people. And to that end, what I have planned to do is that I'm trying to have, if you look at the first point in my manifesto, which I've highlighted, is to have enhance our outreach and accountability of Hostel Affairs Council. Well, how am I going to do that? If I conduct open houses, nobody really is going to come for an Hostel Affairs open house. Everybody is too bored and has other initiatives in life. What I believe is that if I have agenda-specific open houses, if I call people in their hostel messes and tell them that yes, I want to I'll come to you and discuss about tum-tums. I'll come to you and discuss about hospital. I believe people will come. I believe I'll be able to communicate what's going on to people, and that is something which I believe in. Apart from that, I would like to make Hostel Affairs Council more accountable by introducing an Hostel Affairs blog, which will have complete updates of the work which is going on in Hostel Affairs Council. Apart from that, when it comes to institute facilities, I believe the Hostel Affairs Council has its role in three particular levels. The first level is to build on the current facilities which exist in our campus. The second level is to introduce new facilities in our campus. And thirdly, it is to solve the problems that the student community is facing today. So what I believe is this. Firstly, I want to take care of guest accommodation booking system in our campus. Today, if people who have booked rooms in their own hostels would have realized that I really don't know how many rooms are really vacant in my hostel today. So what I believe is that there should be a complete transparency in the system, and we should be able to see the vacant rooms in every hostel, and we should be able to book them directly. A second facility which I want to introduce in our system is to have a centralized lounge inside our campus. I believe that we as students don't have a centralized place to sit, talk, discuss and ideate in our campus. So what I believe is that if we can have a centralized space, maybe somewhere near Hostel 5 in that vacant space, where people from different hostels can come together, I believe this is present in many other universities in the world, and I want that to come to IIT Bombay too. Apart from that, if you look at it, I've tried to solve other specific issues of our campus, I said before. ATMs don't work. In the campus of 8,000 students, all of which are dependent on ATMs, with minimum 100 to 200 transactions happening on every ATM machine. If an ATM machine fails, I think there is a problem in our institute, and I want to get a new ATM machine for that particular purpose. Auto rickshaws. We get the auto rickshaws inside our campus. We are the ones who, and when we really need them to go outside the campus, they really refuse to go outside the campus, and I think that is an issue. I think that if we, as per RTO guidelines, are not supposed to go outside the campus. So what I believe is that to solve that particular issue, we should be able to, we should organize the auto rickshaw which are running inside our campus, and make sure that they follow the norms that are supposed to be followed, and help the students accordingly. Apart from that, if you look at another issue which I've highlighted, if in our campus 2 events are happening simultaneously, the decision between the two events is not that which event is actually better. The way students respond, the way events work is that which event actually publicizes more, which event really goes door to door, knocking on doors and putting stickers everywhere. I think that needs to stop in our institute. I think we need to focus more on the actual events and not on the publicity, and publicity should be standardized in our institute. We can do that by having a publicity guidelines in our institute, as well as having electronic notice boards in our campus. Apart from that, if you look at my hostel facilities, I've tried to have personalization of hostel rooms. I believe that our campus has limited amount of space per student. As a GSHA, I cannot increase the space per student in our campus. But what I believe is that as a GSHA, I can help students choose what they really want in that limited space in every room. I want them to choose an extra shelf if they want. I want them to choose an extra clothes hanger if they want. But it should be a student's choice to choose what is there in the limited space that the institute provides us. Apart from that, what other problems I realize is that Today, if I go to HCU and ask them how many vacant rooms are there in this campus, I want to do efficient room accommodation for students. But HCU has no database of exactly the number of vacant rooms in the campus, the perfect room allotment system. What I chose is to modify this entire system of room allotment and have dynamic room allotment system, which will automatically allot rooms to students and with the working hostel councils themselves, and we'll have proper database of the available rooms inside the institute. And if you notice, this database of available rooms will help me get the database of vacant rooms, which will help me build in the guest accommodation system, which I proposed earlier. So I've tried to build my manifesto in a way that I'll actually be able to execute it in my own tenure. Apart from that, I've tried to focus on small little things like having vacuum cleaners during room cleaning. I think that is necessary. I think that we can't get the windows clean and the fans clean with the current system that exists today. If I clean the fan, the entire dust is going to just fall on my bed. I think that needs to change. Apart from that, if you look at the administration, last point in administration is that to revamp freshman induction sessions. What I believe by this is this, that Hostel Affairs Council, what I realize is that they reach out to people only during elections. Elections is the only time when people really hear about what Hostel Affairs Council really does and the duties of Hostel Affairs Council. What I believe, as soon as students come into the institute, they should be told what are the duties and responsibilities of Hostel Affairs Council and what are they supposed to do. Next, what I believe in hospital, during my tenure I've come across, and during my groundwork I've come across cases where students have been treated wrongly. What I mean by this is that they are facing XYZ diseases, but they are being treated for ABC. Like somebody who's been treated for dengue actually had swine flu. And such sort of problems are the problems which I want to address as a GSHA, and I want to represent these problems to the authorities and make sure that these facilities are not happening, these problems are not happening. What do I mean to do? I mean to do this, is that when hospital is providing us some facilities, I believe that those facilities should be right. And if you can't provide those facilities properly, don't provide those facilities. But in medical treatment, I don't want you to provide us wrong facilities and wrong treatment. That is something which I am totally object to. Apart from them, in transportation, all of us have faced transportation issues in the current tenure, but nobody really knows what's really going on behind the scenes. What I believe is that by my experience with working with TomTom drivers in my current tenure, I worked with TomTom. You can go to any TomTom driver and ask them who Abbas Ali Bohra is, and they'll be able to tell you who I am. I've worked with them personally, I've understood their problems, I know exactly how to solve those issues, and I believe that I'm one person who can really transform the TomTom issue in our campus and make it better for our institute. And in TomToms, I try to add a new facility in our campus, that is a Hiranandani shuttle. What I mean by that is, our campus cannot provide for all the facilities that a student really needs. What I believe is that Hiranandani is one place which adds to the remaining facilities as much as a student possibly needs. So if I can make Hiranandani more accessible to students, I believe I'll be able to communicate, I'll be able to add a new facility for students the way they really like it. Apart from that, if you look at network facilities, in our campus, we don't have any emergency network backup whatsoever. If a particular wing goes down during midsems, it might take nearly 2 to 3 days for the internet to come back up in that particular wing. What I believe is that if we can set up Wi-Fi routers in the neighboring wing easily, that particular wing can get easy LAN connections. That is how the problem will be solved very quickly and much more efficiently than what it is done today, and hence add to the student facilities of our campus. Apart from that, if you look at messes and eateries in our campus, what I believe is that messes and eateries are very good in our campus in general. Our campus is better than other campuses. We have our own messes for every hostel. But messes and eateries are still not performing the way they possibly can. So what I'm trying to do is try to have some certain reforms in messes and eateries, trying to get better equipment like an automatic cooking machine, for which I personally went for a trial to see if the machine works properly. And yes, I think these things are things which can be brought into our campus, brought into student life, and making our lives easier and better. Apart from that, the last thing I would like to highlight is security. Security, I still believe, is not performing properly. I once took a personal round of the entire security of our campus, took personalized pictures of the entire security sleeping inside the lounges of our rooms, and went to the security officer about it. And trust me, there was no direct response from the security office, and that is something which I'm trying to address to fight that particular issue. Why doesn't the security of our campus really respond the way they should possibly respond? On a last closing note, I would like to say that our campus is not really that bad. Our campus is actually very beautiful. If you look at it, we have the facilities that we possibly need in our campus, and it does everything properly. What I have a problem with is that the way it is managed, the way it is done is not that well, and we can organize them and make a change and make the lives better bit by bit during my entire tenure. That is what I have to say. Thank you.
हेलो फ्रेंड्स, मेरा नाम अभिजीत पवार है मैं फोर्थ ईयर ड्यूअल डिग्री स्टूडेंट हूँ मेटलर्जिकल इंजीनियरिंग एंड मटेरियल साइंस डिपार्टमेंट से। करंटली इंस्टीट्यूट सेक्रेटरी ऑफ हॉस्टल अफेयर्स हूँ एंड जनरल सेक्रेटरी ऑफ हॉस्टल अफेयर्स के पोस्ट के लिए कंटेस्ट करने जा रहा हूँ। इसके पहले मैं थर्ड ईयर में टेकफेस्ट मैनेजर था और उसके पहले मैं हॉस्टल 2 का मेस सेक्रेटरी था। तो इन सारी चीज़ें करने के टाइम में मैंने काफ़ी लोगों से इंटरेक्ट किया, काफ़ी लोगों से प्रॉब्लम्स जानने की कोशिश की और उसके सॉल्यूशंस भी मेरे IISH टेनर में मैंने ढूंढने की कोशिश की। तो मैंने मेरे मैनिफेस्टो में यही सारी चीज़ें इंक्लूड करने की ट्राई की है कि स्टूडेंट की डे टू डे लाइफ की प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करके IIT बॉम्बे को एक वर्ल्ड क्लास इंस्टीट्यूट बनाने के तरफ हम कैसे इस राह पे कैसे लेके जा सकते हैं। तो मुझे लगता है कि वर्ल्ड क्लास इंस्टीट्यूट बनाने के लिए सबसे पहले हमें स्टूडेंट फैसिलिटीज़ पे ध्यान देना चाहिए और मेरा मैनिफेस्टो का स्ट्रक्चर उसी के बेसिस पे बनाया है। हॉस्टल के अंदर वाले प्रॉब्लम्स, हॉस्टल के बाहर वाले प्रॉब्लम्स, नेटवर्क रिलेटेड इश्यूज़, हॉस्पिटल रिलेटेड इश्यूज़, ये सारी चीज़ें मैंने इनकॉर्पोरेट करने की ट्राई की है। तो सबसे पहले आते हैं हॉस्टल के बाहर के प्रॉब्लम्स पे। तो आपने अभी एक्सपीरियंस किया होगा कि हॉस्टल अफेयर्स के रिलेटेड इन्फॉर्मेशन इजीली एक्सेसिबल नहीं है। इन्फॉर्मेशन हर जगह है बट अलग अलग जगह पे है। वेबसाइट हर एक चीज़ की अलग वेबसाइट है। तो इन सारी इन्फॉर्मेशंस के बीच में जो बैरियर्स है वो मैं ख़त्म करके करना चाहता हूँ IITB मोबाइल ऐप के थ्रू। तो IITB मोबाइल ऐप का कंसेप्ट ऐसा है कि आपको हॉस्टल, हॉस्पिटल, सिक्योरिटी, इन सारे चीज़ों के बारे में इन्फॉर्मेशन एक ही जगह मिल जाएगी और आप अपने प्रॉब्लम्स के सॉल्यूशन वही ढूंढ सकते हो। एक कॉन्टैक्ट लिस्ट होगी जिससे आप प्रॉब्लम्स बस सर्च कर सकते हो कि मेंटेनेंस रिलेटेड प्रॉब्लम है तो किसको कांटेक्ट करना है, आपको किसी को पूछने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। उसके बाद वाले पॉइंट्स पे मैं बोलना चाहता हूँ कि गेस्ट हाउस बुकिंग रिलेटेड प्रॉब्लम्स। तो हमें पता है कि हमारे पेरेंट्स वगैरह आते हैं बट कभी गेस्ट हाउस मिलता नहीं है क्योंकि स्टूडेंट फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी पे नहीं है। तो ये प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने के लिए मैं चाहता हूँ कि एक्सटर्नल गेस्ट हाउस के साथ टाई अप हो सके ताकि हम गेस्ट हाउस डिस्काउंटेड रेट पे अवेलेबल कर सके स्टूडेंट को। सो इट इज़ अ पार्शियल सोल्यूशन बट स्टिल इट इज़ अ सोल्यूशन। उसके बाद हमने एक एक्सपीरियंस किया है कि ATM की कमी है। आपको ATM नज़दीक नहीं है, जो ATM है वो कभी कभी वर्क नहीं करते। तो उसके लिए और बैंक के टाइमिंग्स रिलेटेड प्रॉब्लम्स और वो स्टूडेंट फ्रेंडली नहीं है क्योंकि जनरली हम शाम को फ्री होते हैं बट बैंक शाम को चालू नहीं होती। तो बैंक में काम अगर करना है तो लेक्चर मिस करना पड़ता है। तो ये सारी चीज़ें अवॉइड करने के लिए बैंक की जो बेसिक फैसिलिटीज़ है वो इनकॉर्पोरेट करने वाला ई-लॉन्च ला रहा हूँ। ई-लॉन्च का कंसेप्ट ऐसा है, इसमें कैश विड्रॉ करने के साथ आप कैश डिपॉजिट भी कर सकते हो, चेक डिपॉजिट कर सकते हो एंड ऑनलाइन बैंकिंग की भी फैसिलिटी अवेलेबल है। तो उसके बाद मैं चाहता हूँ कि हॉस्टल रिलेटेड प्रॉब्लम्स पे बात करूँ, हॉस्टल के अंदर वाले प्रॉब्लम्स पे बात करूँ। मुझे लगता है जनरली यहाँ पे सारे स्टूडेंट रहते हैं तो स्टूडेंट रिलेटेड फैसिलिटीज़, स्टूडेंट रिलेटेड एमेनिटीज़ होनी चाहिए हॉस्टल में। तो व्हाइट बोर्ड एक ऐसी चीज़ मुझे लगती है जो हर स्टूडेंट के पास होनी चाहिए और ये H13 में रिस्पॉन्स देख के मुझे लगता है कि काफ़ी ज़रूरी चीज़ें अराउंड 80% लोगों ने व्हाइट बोर्ड लिया है। तो यही चीज़ मैं इंस्टीट्यूट वाइज एक ब्लैंकेट परमिशन लेना चाहता हूँ ताकि सारे स्टूडेंट को वो ऑप्शन अवेलेबल रहे व्हाइट बोर्ड लेने का। उसके बाद हम बात करते हैं मेंटेनेंस के रिलेटेड। जनरली मेंटेनेंस के रिलेटेड काफ़ी इश्यूज ऐसे होते हैं कि वो ड्यूरिंग सेमेस्टर सॉल्व नहीं हो सकते। तो इसी के लिए हमने समर जनरल मेंटेनेंस का प्रोग्राम लास्ट HA काउंसिल ने स्टार्ट किया था। वो प्रोग्राम का सक्सेस देख के हमें उसमें इंप्रूवमेंट्स करने के लिए मोटिवेशन मिला। तो इंप्रूवमेंट्स क्या होंगे? इंप्रूवमेंट्स ये होंगे कि आपने जो कंप्लेंट की है उसको आपको रेगुलर अपडेट मिलेगा कि ये कंप्लेंट किस स्टेज पे सॉल्व हुई है नहीं हुई है। ये चीज़ नए CMS में भी आ चुकी है, वही चीज़ मैं समर जनरल मेंटेनेंस के लिए इनकॉर्पोरेट कर रहा हूँ। उससे ट्रांसपेरेंसी बढ़ेगी और आपको पता चलेगा कि काम हो रहा है या नहीं हो रहा है। तो उसके बाद हम बात करते हैं फूड फैसिलिटीज़ पे। तो हर कोई बोलता है कि मेस का खाना अच्छा नहीं है, बट खाना अच्छा क्यों नहीं है, उसके ऊपर क्या सोल्यूशन मिल सकता है। इसके लिए मैंने खुद वर्कआउट किया। IISH टेनर में भी इस रिलेटेड काफ़ी कंसर्न था। तो सबसे पहला मुझे सोल्यूशन ये लगता है कि मेस में एक विजिलेंस कमेटी बन सकती है मेस और कैंटीन के लिए, जो वो सरप्राइज चेक करके फूड की क्वालिटी पे ध्यान दे सकते हैं और उसके लिए न्यूट्रिशनिस्ट की विजिट भी करवा सकती है। ये चीज़ मैंने मेस से की टेन्योर में ऑलरेडी करवाई थी न्यूट्रिशनिस्ट की विजिट से, और उनके पास उनके सॉल्यूशन इंप्लीमेंट भी किए थे, उनके सजेशंस इंप्लीमेंट किए थे और उससे मेस एक्चुअली बेटर हुई थी। ये ऐसा एक्सपीरियंस है। उसके बाद हम बात करते हैं कि मेन गेट नया बन रहा है, तो नए मेन गेट में नई फैसिलिटीज़ क्या होंगी। तो सबसे पहले एक कंसेप्ट होता है, जैसे आपका गेस्ट मेन गेट पे आता है तो आपको नीचे जाके कॉल करना पड़ता है सिक्योरिटी के यहाँ से, तो वो कंसेप्ट हटा रहा हूँ। नए मेन गेट में एक नई फैसिलिटी कंप्यूटर स्क्रीन और लैन कनेक्शन होगा। तो उसमें एक चीज़ ऐसी होगी कि आपको रूम पे बैठ के गेस्ट के बस पोर्टल पे डिटेल्स एंटर करने, वो डिटेल्स वहाँ अपेयर हो जाएंगे, गेस्ट को डायरेक्ट एंट्री मिल जाएगी। तो मुझे लगता है ये काफ़ी कन्वीनियंट चीज़ है और एक बेसिक प्रॉब्लम है जो सॉल्व हो रहा है। फिर हम बात करते हैं नेटवर्क रिलेटेड इश्यूज़ पे। तो एक वर्ल्ड क्लास इंस्टीट्यूट जिसकी मैं पहले बात कर रहा था, तो उसमें वाईफाई होना चाहिए अक्रॉस द इंस्टीट्यूट। IIT खड़गपुर में ऑलरेडी है, तो IIT बॉम्बे में क्यों नहीं होता। यही एग्जैक्टली यही पॉइंट के ऊपर मैं ये चीज़ प्रपोज करने जा रहा हूँ कि आईआईटी कंप्लीटली वाईफाई होना चाहिए, और ये चीज़ मैं स्टेप बाय स्टेप प्रपोज करूंगा, क्योंकि हम सक्सेस भी गॉज करना चाहते हैं, यूटिलिटी भी देखना चाहते हैं। तो सबसे पहले हम हॉस्टल कॉमन एरिया से स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं। इस बार की काउंसिल ने वो अप्रूवल करवा दिया है। उसके बाद हम फूड ईटरीज पे आएंगे, उसके बाद हम स्ट्रीट्स पे आएंगे, और उसके बाद लास्ट में विंग्स पे आएंगे। विंग्स में वाईफाई कनेक्शन होगा। फिर एक नया कंसेप्ट मुझे पता चला ग्राउंड वर्क में, VoIP वाला, वॉइस ओवर IP। उससे होता क्या है कि आप अपने कंप्यूटर से, आप अपने लैपटॉप से डायरेक्टली कॉल कर सकते हो किसी भी इंटरकॉम को इनसाइड आईआईटी। इसके लिए मतलब इससे फायदा तो सिंपली ये होगा कि हर जगह इंटरकॉम है, बट स्टूडेंट इंटरकॉम का कोई यूज नहीं करता है, तो वो चीज़ स्टूडेंट के लिए ओपन हो जाएगी। अब इंटरकॉम अच्छे से यूटिलाइज कर सकते हो। फूड ईटरीज में डायरेक्टली फूड के ऑर्डर इंटरकॉम के थ्रू, लैपटॉप के थ्रू कॉल करके ऑर्डर दे सकते हो। फिर बात करते हैं ईटरीज की। मैं जब बात कर रहा था तो ईटरीज में सबसे पहले मुझे लगता है कि एकेडमिक एरिया में ईटरीज की काफ़ी कमी है, तो इसीलिए LCH फॉयर को एक नई ईटरी लाने का प्लान है। उसके बाद फिर रात में जो काम करते हैं एकेडमिक एरिया में, उनके लिए 24/7 स्नैक्स वेंडिंग मशीन का एक कंसेप्ट है जो इंप्लीमेंट करने जा रहे हैं। एग्जैक्टली आपने एयरपोर्ट पे देखा होगा जो स्नैक्स वेंडिंग मशीन होती है, वही कंसेप्ट इनसाइड आईआईटी आ रहा है। उससे मुझे लगता है कि रात में जो स्टूडेंट काम कर रहे हैं उनको एनकरेजमेंट मिलेगा और उनको कन्वीनियंट मिलेगा, उनको वापस हॉस्टल नहीं आना पड़ेगा सिर्फ खाने के लिए। फिर बात करते हैं एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से, तो वही है कि हर साल वही चीज़ बोली जाती है कि हम ट्रांसपेरेंसी लाएंगे, हम अकाउंटेबिलिटी लाएंगे, बट कैसे लाएंगे? तो मुझे लगता है कि GBM एक चीज़ होती है जो जिसमें काफ़ी टर्नअप कम होता है। लास्ट सेमेस्टर जो GBM अटेंड की काफ़ी कम लोग आए थे कंपल्सन करने के बाद। तो मुझे लगता है कि GBM थोड़ा एक्सेसिबल होना के लिए और स्टूडेंट्स और HA काउंसिल के बीच का गैप कम करने के लिए मैं एक मंथली ऑनलाइन GBM की कंसेप्ट प्रपोज करने जा रहा हूँ, जिसमें ऐसा होगा आपको रूम पे बैठ के आपके जो भी क्वेरीज है सीधे HA काउंसिल से पूछ सकते हो। HA काउंसिल उस 24 आवर्स में आपको आंसर देगी, और इसी से अकाउंटेबिलिटी बढ़ेगी और आप इन्वॉल्व होंगे और आप क्रिटिसाइज कर सकते हो, कंस्ट्रक्टिव क्रिटिसिज्म दे सकते हो, अपने सजेशन दे सकते हो। तो वो जो मेरा ग्राउंड वर्क का फेज था ना, उसमें मैंने जो काफ़ी सीखा ना, वो चीज़ मुझे थ्रू आउट द ईयर मिलती रहेगी और यही चीज़ मुझे मोटिवेट करती रहेगी काम करने के लिए। फिर हम बात करते एक और चीज़ की, हेल्थ केयर फैसिलिटीज़ की। हेल्थ केयर फैसिलिटीज़ में हमें पता है कि प्रॉब्लम्स क्या है, बट सॉल्यूशन क्या है ये किसी को नहीं पता। तो मैं सॉल्यूशन प्रपोज करने जा रहा हूँ जो एक फार्मेसी होती है, फार्मेसी आउटसोर्स करने का प्लान है। क्योंकि अभी आपने देखा होगा कोई भी बीमारी हो रेड दवाई मिलती है, कोई भी बीमारी हो पैरासीटामोल मिलती है, तो मतलब लोग नाखुश है, और ये चीज़ मुझे ग्राउंड वर्क में पता चली और इसके ऊपर हम HA काउंसिल वाले ऑलरेडी वर्क कर रहे हैं, तो ये फार्मेसी आउटसोर्सिंग का प्लान एग्जीक्यूट करने वाले हैं। फिर बात करते हैं फाइल सिस्टम की जो हॉस्पिटल में होता है। तो फाइल सिस्टम का कंसेप्ट सिंपली ऐसा है कि आपको फाइल ढूंढनी पड़ती है, आप बीमार हो फाइल ढूंढ रहे हो, उसके बाद भी फाइल मिसप्लेस होने के चांसेस है। ऐसे केसेस हुए हैं कि फाइल मिसप्लेस हो गई है, तो काफ़ी प्रॉब्लम फेस करने पड़ते हैं स्टूडेंट को। तो हॉस्पिटल रिकॉर्ड डिजिटाइजेशन की कंसेप्ट है, उसको इंप्लीमेंट करने जा रहा हूँ। इससे मुझे लगता है कि काफ़ी फायदा होगा, काफ़ी कन्वीनियंट होगा स्टूडेंट को, और स्टूडेंट हॉस्पिटल को जाना एक्चुअली प्रीफर करने लगेंगे। फिर बात करते हैं जो आपने पूरे सेमेस्टर सहा है, मुझे पता है कि टमटम की प्रॉब्लम्स तो अब फ्रीक्वेंसी वाली प्रॉब्लम्स हो गई है, ड्राइवर्स का पेन हो गया, तो मैं इस पर वर्क करना चाहता हूँ और आउटसोर्स टमटम बढ़ाना चाहता हूँ। टमटम्स बढ़ाने के बाद हम एक और चीज़ इंप्लीमेंट कर सकते हैं, डिफरेंशियल टमटम टाइम टेबल। मतलब एकेडमिक आवर्स में अलग टाइम टेबल होगा, जिसमें आपके हॉस्टल से आपको टमटम स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट आपका हॉस्टल होगा, तो आपको हमेशा टमटम मिलेगी। ये चीज़ कन्वीनियंट भी है। और उसके अलावा अगर टमटम नहीं मिलती तो क्या, उसके लिए मैं पुरानी साइकिल्स जो काफ़ी पड़ी, आपने हॉस्टल में ऑब्जर्व किया होगा कि काफ़ी पुरानी साइकिल्स है, उनको यूटिलाइज करके मैं साइकिल पुलिंग सिस्टम इंप्लीमेंट करना जा रहा हूँ। जो IISc बेंगलोर में जैसा सिस्टम है वो सिस्टम एग्जैक्टली वैसा होगा, बट पुराने साइकिल्स के साथ। तो ये चीज़ ये चीज़ करने के अलावा मुझे लगता है कि कोई भी अच्छा कैंपस, कोई भी वर्ल्ड क्लास इंस्टीट्यूट एस्थेटिकली अपीलिंग भी होना चाहिए एंड सस्टेनेबल होना चाहिए। ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ है। टुवर्ड्स द फ्यूचर जाने के लिए हमें सस्टेनेबल कैंपस बनाना है। तो इसी को मद्देनजर रखते हुए मैंने ये प्रपोज कर रहा हूँ कि सोलर पावर स्ट्रीट लाइट्स होगी। सोलर पावर स्ट्रीट लाइट्स होने से हम सस्टेनेबिलिटी की तरफ स्टेप्स भी ले रहे हैं और दूसरे इंस्टीट्यूट्स के लिए एक एग्जाम्पल सेट कर रहे हैं। फिर हम बात करते हैं वाटर वेस्टेज का। वाटर वेस्टेज अभी हमने एक्सपीरियंस किया होगा, सुबह उठते आवाज़ आती रहती है, पानी गिरता रहता है, ओवरफ्लो होते रहता है। तो उसके लिए सिंपल सोल्यूशन है, एंटी ओवरफ्लो सिस्टम इंप्लीमेंट करना है हर ओवरहेड टैंक्स में, ताकि वाटर सेव हो सके। हमारे पास वाटर इनफ है, इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि हमें वो वेस्ट करना चाहिए। उसके बाद मैं लास्ट में यही पॉइंट आउट करना चाहता हूँ कि मैंने ये सारी प्रॉब्लम्स और सोल्यूशन बताए, ये आपकी डे टू डे लाइफ वाली प्रॉब्लम्स है, आप डेली फेस करते हो। यही प्रॉब्लम्स मैंने टारगेट किए मैनिफेस्टो में, और मेरा मानना है कि सबसे पहले इन प्रॉब्लम्स को टारगेट करना चाहिए और इनको सॉल्व करने की ज़रूरत है। और ये सॉल्व करने के लिए मुझे सिस्टम के बारे में पता होना चाहिए। एग्जैक्टली वही IISc टेनर में मैंने ये सारी चीज़ें सीखी है। मुझे लोगों से डील करना आना चाहिए। हाँ, टेकफेस्ट के टेनर में मैंने फॉरेन स्टूडेंट से, अपने इंस्टीट्यूट के बाहर वाले स्टूडेंट से, इन सब से डील किया है। तो मुझे लगता है कि मेरे अंदर एक लीडरशिप क्वालिटी भी है, मेरे अंदर एक मैनेजमेंट स्किल भी है, मुझे सिस्टम के बारे में पता है। और एज अ मेस सेक्रेटरी मैंने जो काम किया है वो भी मुझे वो भी मुझे हमेशा मोटिवेट करता है, क्योंकि मैंने सेकंड ईयर में इतना यूज़फुल और इतना फ्रूटफुल काम किया है। इस चीज़ की वजह से मुझे लगता है कि मुझे इस पोस्ट के लिए ज़रूर कंटेस्ट करना चाहिए। एग्जैक्टली तो इसी की तरह मैं चाहता हूँ कि आप भी मेरे ये सारे पॉइंट्स कंसिडर करिए। थैंक यू।
Okay, hello. Good evening, friends. I am Manish Keshri. I am a third year undergraduate in the Department of Civil Engineering. I am contesting for the post of General Secretary, Hostel Affairs. First of all, it is a point of great pride for me for contesting for this post, for working for the benefits of the students, especially in the fields of accommodation, transportation, hospitality, and such cases. But we have such kind of good facilities. Still, I had been cribbing for issues like why the administration is so slow, why the facilities we are not existing to the best possible way. So for that particular reason, I think to bring changes in the system, I have to come inside the system and work for the system. Always for working for the system, we have to see that the Hostel Affairs Council is working for very well. So the motivation, main motivation behind standing for this point, for this post, it will be the Hostel Affairs Council and the whole institute body. It should be having some kind of transparency and the accountability should be increasing for this posts. So I'll be looking forward to information dissemination and the problem of approachability which I have found in this year. I'll be addressing to all those issues. In my whole tenure, I promise to be approachable. I promise to be doing all my duties very well, and so that all the kinds of issues are addressed very well. Coming to the very few points which I found in the problems. First of all, I'll cater to the transparency cases. So, coming to the first point of my manifesto, I'll be bringing in transparency in the usage of hostel and student-related funds. Currently, students are not aware what kind of issues are there with their funds. If the 6.75 lakhs of budget is the hostel budget and the tum-tum fees which you are paying, the 1,000 rupees per year, we are actually not knowing how the tum-tum budget is used. So, it's our money. We should demand what kind of uses are there and the wise uses of the funds should be there. I'll be bringing the work orders, tenders and contracts. I'll be making it public so that as it's our money, we should demand the wise use of our money. It's the government's money which the government is putting on us for our development. So we should demand such things for the government's money. I'll be ensuring the usage of the application tracking system so as to make the officers more accountable. I have mentioned here so as to increase their accountability so that they respond in prefixed times. Currently, they take long amount of time and also the applications are lost. So in such cases, we'll have to do such cases that they respond in prefix times so that our work is done very well. To increase the approachability, you might have seen a point I have mentioned, I will create an online forum. What the online forum will do, currently there is a gap between the students and the institute council. So I'll be forming an online forum that will be used as a discussion forum. So any kind of problems, any students can post it on any time and I, along with my Hostel Affairs Council, will be responsible for answering all those questions. Along with that, I'll be using the Hostel Affairs Forum to update the work of the Hostel Affairs Council. Currently, very few students are actually aware what kind of projects are going on in the Hostel Affairs Council. So I'll be updating the ongoing and the upcoming projects of the Hostel Affairs Council in the forum. Also, I'll be conducting hostel open house once a month in each hostel so that my approachability and my accountability towards the student increases. In this way, I'll be addressing all the ground level problems of the students so that any kind of problems are there, the students will know, okay, this is the guy I have to charge on. In the institutional facilities, you'll see my first point as IITB card. Our current iCard is MyFair Classic card, whose security is very low. So we cannot store any kind of much data, like we cannot make any kind of transactions. So we are upgrading the iCard to MyFair Desfire cards so that the security of the card increases and we can moreover use it for shopping purposes or any kind of transactional purposes. Moreover, I propose to use it for Mumbai Metro, the monorails. The same kind of technology which our iCard is capable of doing, the monorails also they use the same kind of technology. So we can be using the same kind of technology there. For the second point, you will see again a payment portal. Currently, for any kind of transactional purposes for the Gymkhana activities, you are seeing that you have to come to the SAC to pay the money. Also, it's a problem for the council to take the money in cash, like there is lakhs of money they collect. And so I want an online portal should be there so that the responsibility on the student decreases. And also it's better for all the students who come to the SAC and it will be done online from their rooms only. You'll see another point in my manifesto as in the hostels, basically I'll say, it is the integrating of the hot water lines with the shower lines. Currently you must be seeing at many hostels, they have to fill a bucket of water, they have to bring it in the bathrooms and they have to use the same amount of water only. So I'll be integrating hot water lines with the shower lines there. Also, I'll be using in the hostel 13 canteen presently, you must be seeing that girls are currently not allowed. So I'll be proposing extra security guards so as to allow the entry of girls in hostel 13 canteen. In every hostel, you must be facing a problem that you are not getting enough space for keeping any kind of other stuffs like books and all. So I'll be proposing to have bookshelves in all the rooms of the hostels. Along with this, you must be facing a problem for study rooms. Currently, when you are going to the library during the exams, you must be seeing the crunch in the library. So if a dedicated study room is there in your hostel, it is always a benefit for all the students. Seeing the conditions of the food outlets currently, many people work late night in the academic areas. So I'll try to have a food outlet, 24 hours food outlet, so that many people who are working late night, they have a food outlet, they have some kind of food source for them. Along with that, I'll be installing snack vending machine and beverage vending machine, both in academic and hostel area. Also, I'll be proposing to have a fruit shop in the near SAC so that they'll be delivering fresh fruits to the hostels along with seasonal sale of coconut water, sugarcane juice and health juices like carrot juice and all, so that a sense of health consciousness comes towards the people. In the hospital, you must be facing some kind of problems like I found in my groundwork less than 10% of the people were actually satisfied with the hospital facilities. So I'm bringing up a system that is feedback-based referral system. So if 50 people go to the hospital today, after 3 days, an automated mail will be sent to all those 50 people, and we'll get a feedback form filled by them. And in 2 to 3 months of time, we'll be getting a general response from the students, which doctors are getting what kind of responses, according to the quality of doctors, quality of medicines, timing availability and all. By this, we can develop the hospital facilities in a better way. In the security, first of all, we'll be we'll be having proper fences for the hostels, and we'll be installing CCTV cameras for better monitoring of the hostels here. So the major problem which you saw this year in your messes were like the mess food was very bad. Everyone cribbed that the mess food was very bad. So we'll be having surprise checks by having nutrition and hygiene committee so that healthy food is served in the mess. Along with that, the hygiene is properly checked in the messes. Also, in the transportation, the major problem which you saw was the tum-tums. You have a single tum-tum going over there. First of all, the increasing the frequency would be our motive. Then we'll be implementing, I'll be ensuring the implementation of the tum-tum tracker, so that people actually know at what time the tum-tum is going to come. Along with that, we'll be putting up the schedules of the tum-tums at the tum-tum stop, so that you know exactly the timings when the tum-tums are going to come here in the campus, in your hostel area. Along with that, first of all, I'll be proposing to redesign the tum-tums so as to have adequate standing space in the tum-tum, so that many other people who are standing for the tum-tum but do not get the tum-tums, they like hang on the bars only. So by this, more people can actually board the tum-tums here. Along with that, when diverting your attention towards the hillside road, you might have noticed a combination of sharp turning and steep slope. So first of all, with the upcoming hostels coming over there, like the hostel 15, 16 and QIP, first of all, that stretch of road actually becomes very much crucial. Moreover, in my groundwork, I found few cases of minor accidents there. So I propose to realign the hillside road so as to make the slope very much gentler, so that any kind of accidents can be prevented. Moreover, I'll be proposing to install their ellipsoid reflecting mirrors so that any kind of visibility problems is reduced there. See, my manifesto majorly dedicates to the points which are general problems currently, and also that helps to develop some kind of facilities which we require. These are some kind of problems which I identified, but you may have some kind of suggestions you may have some kind of solutions also which are better than these. So I'm always open to your suggestions. As it is our institute, we have to run it together, and so any kind of suggestions from your side is always welcome. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Nazeeb Ahmed. I'm contesting for General Secretary Hostel Affairs. So basically, my basic aim for contesting GSHA is to address the daily needs of the students and to establish a two-way system of communication between the authorities and the administration, which I feel is missing nowadays. So starting with my point, so पहला मेरा point रहेगा वो administrative reforms पे. So administrative reforms in the sense like SAC constitution, all these all these bodies like HA Council, Cult Council, all these are governed by a SAC constitution. So right now SAC constitution is it हाँ, सैक कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन और हॉस्टल कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन। अभी सैक कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को अगर हम देखें तो उसमें हॉस्टल 15 का जिक्र ही नहीं है, तो आई फील कि हॉस्टल 15 का जिक्र आना चाहिए, सिंस हॉस्टल 15 इज क्वाइट डिफरेंट फ्रॉम रेस्ट ऑफ द हॉस्टल्स। अगर हॉस्टल 15 का कुछ डिफाइन नहीं है, उसमें कुछ काउंसिल की डिफाइन नहीं है, उसमें जो भी इशूज है, एन नंबर ऑफ इशूज आए, एन नंबर ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स आई, उनका क्या सॉल्यूशन है, वी हैव लॉट ऑफ सॉल्यूशन दैट नीड्स अ डिबेट। सो आई थिंक आई शुड वर्क ऑन दीज SAC constitution for reform in SAC constitution and hostel constitution as well as rules of security and security etc. Okay. And second point is I would like to start an HA block, hostel affair block. So basic philosophy for starting HA block is people should know what their representative are doing. जो उनके elected representative वो क्या काम कर रहे हैं, what they are supposed to do, what the task they have taken, what the project they have taken within a time, जो एक time frame में जो काम कर रहे हैं, people should know. So I feel, and this will like transparency of hostel affair council work and the keep on track, kind of accountability also. And secondly, to ensure this, I propose for HA council member to present in each hostel GBM. In the sense like hostel GBM, अगर कोई भी institute secretary या फिर even as a GSHA, he can go, they can check out the problems what that hostel inmates are actually facing. Besides that, for institute facilities जो मुझे लगता है problem पहले मैंने note किया तो food outlet in H1516 which is not there. So I propose for food outlet in H1516 combined food outlet. And secondly, doing my groundwork, I find कि Sunrise Dhaba के बहुत सारे reviews feedback अच्छे नहीं रहे. तो I propose there franchise outlet there. And secondly, जो मैंने नोटिस किया वो लोगों की प्रॉब्लम बहुत छोटी होती हैं, दे नीड टू बी सॉर्टेड आउट, बट कोई एक प्रॉपर चैनल CMS कंप्लेंट मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम एक होता है, तो एक्चुअली वी जस्ट फाइल द कंप्लेंट बट वी कांट कीप अ ट्रैक ऑन योर कंप्लेंट. सो आई प्रपोज फॉर develop an Android application, CMS Android application, and revamp the interface, admin interface, so that you can keep a track on your complaint. Suppose you, this will increase actually kind of accountability for the office involved. Why they are not doing work, they have to comment on your complaint. Next point is the hostel facilities. हॉस्टल फैसिलिटी में जो मैंने देखा नोट किया है, अभी हम लोगों के हॉस्टल में सारे रूम्स होते हैं, सपोज म्यूजिक रूम, जिम रूम, टीवी रूम एंड ऑल, तो मुझे मिसिंग लगता है एक स्टडी रूम की इंपॉर्टेंस है. स्टडी रूम नहीं होता अभी हॉस्टल में, तो आई प्रपोज टू हैव अ स्टडी रूम इन ईच हॉस्टल. एंड सेकेंडली that was also discussed hostel wise room availability. Suppose booking जब करते हैं, guest booking होती है, तो we don't know how many rooms are vacant in our hostel. Even SU doesn't know that, they don't have the data. So I propose there should be transparency in the hostel booking. Suppose if your guests are coming, you should know where our rooms are available. Right now we are dependent on hall manager. Okay, and last thing, transport facility. I want to focus on night schedule for tum-tums. There is no proper night schedule for tum-tums. तो एंड सेकेंडली एट द टाइम ऑफ पीक आवर्स जो हॉस्टल अभी राइट नाउ व्हाट आई फील के अभी जो टमटम है एक पर्टिकुलर सेक्टर ऑफ पीपल को कैटर कर रही है, लाइक हॉस्टल 12, 13, 14 दे यूज टू गेट द टमटम, बट अभी नॉर्मल हॉस्टल 9 या फिर हॉस्टल 8, 11 या इवन हॉस्टल 4 दे आर नॉट एबल टू यूज दैट टमटम फैसिलिटी. तो आई प्रपोज स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट एट द टाइम ऑफ पीक आवर्स के वहाँ से स्टार्ट होंगी टमटम, दे विल कैटर ओनली that hostel people and at the time of peak hours, that's 8:30 to 10:30 and 1:30 to 2:30. And one major problem what I see is like hygiene check in mess and canteen, especially in canteens. तो अभी कोई proper professionals नहीं है यहाँ पे जो check कर सके canteen. Right now we have a committee which check the mess and canteen, but I want कि there should be some professionals, they should check what we are eating, is it hygienic or not. So I propose to have outside professionals to check on all these facilities. Okay, one more point, like I would like to focus on summer maintenance drive. Summer maintenance drive, like right now we have lot of problems. So like normally अगर मेरे रूम में कोई प्रॉब्लम है तो I have to give that application देनी पड़ती है वहाँ पे. तो I propose कि summer time में I will just initiate a summer maintenance drive which will cover all the hostels, all the hostel rooms and all basic problems in the rooms like room painting or land problem or any kind of problem, they will be sorted out. And secondly, right now what I feel in IIT Bombay is missing is horticulture department of IIT Bombay is quite is not up to the mark. If you just walk on the road, you see that roads के आसपास में काफ़ी problems रहती हैं. तो I pointed two location like hostel 5 के पीछे जो belt है, तो I propose a theme park development there, like on which you can have some informal events and all. और जो एंड सेकेंडली रोड साइड के आसपास में देखते हैं तो कुछ भी ग्रीनरी एज वी सी इन अदर IITs इन अदर कैंपसेस जो मिसिंग है यहाँ पे, तो आई प्रपोज फॉर दैट. And secondly, right now we have food waste generation. Waste generation in the sense like अभी hostel सारे hostel की message है 2 ton per day waste generate होता है. तो actually अभी जो waste generate होता है that is hostel 4 के पीछे जाता है और उसको manual बनाते हैं. तो we have the work is going on biogas plant. तो biogas plant का I'll ensure कि biogas is properly done and we are able to use that waste to form gas. Okay, and secondly, like if we see in IIT Bombay, a lot of places there are a lot of scrap lying. So स्क्रैप रिमूवल का कोई अभी स्क्रैप रिमूवल बहुत सारा पड़ता है तो उसका जो प्रोसेस है इट्स क्वाइट टफ प्रोसेस. अभी स्क्रैप रिमूव नहीं हो पा रहा है. तो आई इंश्योर के जो भी आईआईटी में जो सारे प्लेसेस जो नॉर्मल कॉमन प्लेसेस हैं अदरवाइज इन हॉस्टल स्क्रैप इज रिमूव्ड at time so that aesthetic development IIT is aesthetically developed. Okay. So I think besides that, I propose for Institute Open House. What I feel that administration should come forward and they should answer the students' question. I propose for Institute Open House. So I think that's all. Thanks.
Hello. Sorry. Yeah, so finally got the chance to speak. I'll just distribute some like printouts I've got so that like it helps in my campaigning time. So just a second. Okay, it's not allowed, so it's fine. So my name is Shantanu Dingre. I am the General Secretary of Hostel 3 and trying to be the General Secretary of Hostel Affairs. And what I like realized in my like the stay in the 4 years in the campus, ki matlab, what about the HAs? Ki people are just not aware ki matlab what the HA Council is actually doing. They are really doing really nice stuff yahan pe, but we just don't know ki what is it. And the other thing is that what I felt ki the students' problems are just not catered properly in the institute. So that's the reason I thought that I can be a good candidate for the GSHA and I can like really bring out these things in front of you. And I think that there are 3 skill sets in me. Like the major thing of a GSHA is how do you like really interact with the mess workers, the tum-tum workers. That's the first skill set in which you need the things. And the second is you need to like really interact well with the students. And the third is you need to interact well with the dean. So I just think I have all these 3 kind of skill sets in me. And so I can be the one. So I'll just give you a rough outlook of my manifesto very quickly. So like you might have observed in manifesto by now that there are some star mark points and there are some points which are like bullet marks. So star mark points ka funda, you just need to turn your manifesto once, and at the back side of the manifesto you can see bottom mein there's a footnote which says that there's a timeline attached with it. So you know like all are like talking about all the points of the world, but no one is really talking ki wo kab tak kar sakte hain. Though I really understand ki the things in HA are totally dependent on the administration. But what I'll do, like once my ISHS ka team is made, I'll like write down a mail to you on a GPOs stating that what's our agenda, what's the plan, like hamara kaam kab tak ho sakta hai. I'm going to tell you a tentative timeline so that you can like actually catch hold of me in a better way. So I'll just now tell you apne sare manifesto points and fatafatawat I know ki you have been sitting here from quite a time. So the major thing is, my vision is like to make the each and every council in this institute a bit more accountable. I want these Sarkari officers to work in a better way. So for this, I'm like coming up with this application tracking system. Though this actually exists, but it exists in a completely entire different way. And I'm like modified it. I would have showed it you in a better way. But the first page of this system is for you all people. Whenever you like log in into this portal, it's very clear to you कि आपके GSEC ने कौन सी application को कब डाला है, when did it got a warden approval, when did it got a dean approval, and everything is just crystal clear in front of you. So you know, like you are like observing from last 2-3 months, there are many points which you might have heard कि ये होने वाला है तो वो होने वाला है, but what is the exact status of it? Nobody actually has an idea about it. So rather than like keeping the things in air, I like just came up with this portal. यहाँ पे you can see everything, and now I have to also like as a GSEC I felt कि मतलब I needed a place जहाँ पे मैं सब कुछ update कर सकता हूँ. मतलब as in if I know that back in my college 8,000 people are going to watch, they're going to see the updates what I'm going to do, so I'll like do it for sure. And the other thing is for the CMS, like as you know, सबने अब तक CMS के बारे में everyone has told you. So for the CMS thing, there's a different thing which I'm doing is कि CMS में I want to quantify all the data. The thing is like whenever you make a complaints maintenance related, you post it on the Facebook ka page or you like give a call to the maintenance secretaries and it's done. It's a good system, fair enough. But the thing is I cannot quantify. So there are 2 ways how I can approach the dean. I can just bluntly go to him and tell them ki hostel 3 mein there's a plumbing problem and please look into it. And the other way I can approach to them is like getting the data. Like in hostel 3 within 5 days more than 35 people complained, gave that complaint related to the plumbing things. and out of which only 5 were addressed and rest 30 are just, they were vaguely kept. So this is the way I want to approach the dean. Matlab, rather than focusing on some of the points, I just want to clear my ideology behind standing for the GSHA. So this is all the philosophical thing. I'll just tell you some feel-good points about my manifesto. So there's a ticket system which I'm coming up with. यहाँ पे, you know, like auto वालास का बहुत ज़्यादा problem होता है. They are very reluctant to go out of the campus. So what I'm proposing is, which I saw in BRC and I got an update from IIT Kanpur also. They follow the system. So it's a ticket system जहाँ पे whenever an auto वाला comes inside from the main gate, he'll get a ticket जिसमें उसका auto का number, time and date will be noted down. And now this guy has to leave the campus in 1 hour. If he's failing to do so, then इसको 30 rupees का fine देना पड़ेगा. So now it's very clear कि मतलब he knows he needs to leave the campus in an hour. So it's better to take a savari and then go rather than like going empty-handed. And the second point which I'm coming up in the transportation is the hostel cycle pool ka system, which we have already done quite successfully in H3. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the scrap ka cycles ek saath, we're going to repair them, and you can use it as your hostel ka property. Though there is that institute cycle pool which is coming up, but wo jab tak aayega tab tak we can actually commute in the campus through the cycle pool system. And there are certain points on the back side of the page. There are only 4 points which I need to tell you यहाँ पे. The first point on the second page is like related to the fruit van. So fruit van, as the name says, इसमें एक van होगा जिसमें you will obviously get fruits. So it's a van जो movable, mobile रहेगा. It's going to be at different places at different times. And इसमें you will get fruit plates and juices at a very nominal rate. So it's a new kind of concept which I came up. The next 2 points are quite important. They might not come directly under the purview of a GSHA, but like as I said in the beginning, the GSHA ka job is all like to cater all the problems of the student. So first point is of the Canara Bank ka timing problem. We all know कि मतलब वो सिर्फ 1:30-2 बजे के पहले they just start wrapping up. So what I'm like just trying to do is कि on Wednesday afternoons and Tuesday afternoons generally the academic calendar is quite free. So I'm trying to like get an extension वहाँ पे A1 hour से. And the other thing is of a Tatkal booking counter. It's not a new point. 2 years back also when I saw the GSHA elections, this point came up. I just want to get it done again. I'm trying to get it again because recently in the last 6 months, IIT Delhi and IIT Madras have got the Tatkal booking counter for only the students and the staff of IIT Bombay. So I'm going to try on it. And plus one of the thing I want to clear it about PHO. There are many facilities which are already mentioned in the contract, like the fans should be cleaned, vacuum cleaners cleaning hona chahiye, the wings should be mopped by phenol and all. So these are not the points which I have made. These are the points which are already present in the contract. What I just want is कि मतलब I'll just publicize these 50 page का contract के अंदर 2-3 points are very very important. I'm going to publicize it so that the next time the workers come into your room, you can just get the work done. And अगर वो नहीं करते, so we can just come back to my very first point about the CMS. So if on one Sunday, if 400 people, 500 people from one hostel are just complaining कि they asked the PHO worker to do this XYZ work and they didn't do it, so some action can definitely be taken. And that's the last point which I want to say is कि you know कि हमारे institute में सबसे बड़ा problem is about the Sarkari people. They just work very late. So I want to do like something for these workers and all. So what we are going to do is like catch hold of all these workers, mess workers, tum-tum workers, and whatever the workers of the world we have in this institute. We're going to show them movies once in a semester. You might laugh on this point, but the thing is, if we just do something for those people, they'll definitely revert back to us, and that's the whole point. But I think that I didn't take more than 5 minutes of yours, and the most important thing is that my name is Shantanu, and that's it. Baki, thank you so much for listening to me.